recording. Regular Joe here. This is a request for illustrators. So I want to talk about this project we've been working on called Adieu. This is a great song written by Joe Rudd, and we're working on a music video for it for our episode of the TV show regarding the other side. I made a request a little while ago to have people dying comic deaths. And what we're gonna do for this music video actually is sort of take the footage that people are contributing and hand draw over them to do animations. I have with me our resident animator for this project, Mr. Zach Johnson. Hello. Zucherman, as he's known on the site. You did a really cool thing with the Looper trailer, kind of like this process. Do you kind of want to describe how you did it real quick?
We would just print out all the frames, and then I would either paint on top of the frame, or I set up like a little makeshift light box to trace and animate frames when I wanted to use pen or charcoal.
It ended up looking so cool, man. It looks
Thanks.
Unlike normal animation, because animation's so slick and perfect nowadays, and it looks so handmade and textured like that.
Right? Because I didn't know what I was doing.
There you have it. Here's the thing. Normally on Hit Record, we just put out a request and anybody who wants to contribute can. That's still the case, but we're gonna need a little bit more of a commitment. Because this is such a mammoth amount of work, we're gonna divide it up into manageable chunks and sort of assign those chunks to illustrators and animators who wanna come on board. Zach, you picked out 2 different images.
Well, so one's black and white and one is color, just high contrast. And I guess we just want to see people's different interpretations of how they would either paint over it, or you can set up a light box and trace over it. I took a trash can, I put a lamp in it without a shade, and then put a piece of glass over and taped tacks to it. That's one way to trace.
And if you do that, please take a picture of yourself.
Yeah, so we just want to see different people's styles. How would you interpret the image? So keep in mind, you don't want to get too detailed with this one. It doesn't
Be simple.
Yeah, don't be realistic in terms of could you repeat this process
100 times.
100 times, yeah.
Right, and then now I don't like to do kind of auditions on Hit Record, but that's kind of what we're doing, to be really honest about it. When you do this tracing or this illustration over the photos that Zach has picked out, really anybody who can do some good work and is willing to make the commitment that they'll do it 100 more times, we're gonna get in touch with you and say like, okay, we're assigning you these 100 frames. That is how we're going to take the amount of work that took Zach 3 months to do and do it in just a few weeks. Really.
Yeah, and that's just also a way that we don't get overlap. It'd be sad if 2 people did the same 60
Exactly,
frames.
that's exactly right.
Yeah.
Okay, and so the deadline to do this illustration over those photos is this Monday, September 9th. So get those in. And that's it.
Great.
Adieu. Thanks again.